Welcome back. Below average wild camper. So, picked a good day for it. Not a breath of wind. It's nice and warm. And I'm in the Northern Fells. And it's the second weekend in a row I've been in the Northern Fells. So last night I camped at Caldbeck campsite with my dad over the hill wild camper, and I've just set off. It's about 9 o'clock, and got a really big route planned today, and there's a reason I've come back to the Northern Fells 2 weeks in a row, but I'll tell you a bit later on. So the plan is, my dad's off to do his own thing, but we're going to do a wild camp tonight. It's going to be on High Pike. So I'll tell you a bit more about my route as I go. But aye, lovely. So just come out of Caldbeck, start to climb pretty much immediately on roads and then eventually through fields, and now I'm on the fell. And the first stop is High Pike. So this route pretty much starts and finishes at the same point. Right, as I said, got a long day. I would call this fast packing. Because I'm not quite running yet. I'm still letting my breakfast go down. But I might trot the downhills and the flats, if there are any anyway. Right, bring you back when I get to High Pike. Right, so that's High Pike. So that's the first Wainwright. I've already been up here though last week, so it's not like a new one for me. And this is where we're going to camp tonight. So it's 35 minutes past 9. I've done 3.8 mile, and I think it's nearly all been uphill. So the reason I was here last week and this week, by telling you this, I'm sort of holding myself accountable. I've got to do it now. But I've signed up to do the Grand Tour of Skiddaw on August Bank Holiday weekend, which is like a 44-mile ultra. And as the name says, it goes up Skiddaw. So this is like a training weekend. Last weekend it's like a navigation training weekend put on by the people who are organising the event. So yes, it's going to be a tough one, but as long as I prepare. Right, anyway, I'm not going to do loads of filming of my route because I'm trying to get loads of miles under my belt as quick as I can. So I'll maybe film a little bit. I'll maybe film when I get to the top of each Wainwright. But my first part of the walk is pretty much the route of the run up to Skiddaw, but instead of carrying on after Skiddaw along the route, I'm going to veer off and tick off a few Wainwrights, and then, like I said, loop back to High Pike to meet me dad for a wild camp. Right, crack on, eh? So that's Skiddaw House, and it's 10 past 11, and I've done 9.95 miles, so 10 mile. So I'm going at just over 3 miles an hour, which isn't too bad. And I'll probably maintain that pace until I get to the foot of the climb for Skiddaw. And although the actual course of the event doesn't go up Little Man, I'm going to go up Little Man. and then Skiddaw, and then I might have something to eat. Right, let's crack on, eh? Right, that's where the hard work begins. So it's 12:05. I've done 13.55 mile. So I've been going for 3 hours and 46. Now we're climbing up to Skiddaw, and I'm going to tick off the Little Man on the way. So it's head down, arse up. Once I get to Skiddaw, I'll probably have to put some warmer clobber on, because I think it's always frozen up there. And then I might drop down a bit, find a bit of shelter and have some sandwiches. So next time I see you, be up there. Right, so that's Skiddaw Little Man. Now we're going up there to Skiddaw. Whew. Be interested to see how much climbing I've done at the end of the day. A lovely day, hazy, but lovely. I reckon there's a bloke there setting up to do, I think, some sort of paragliding maybe. I don't know if that's something people do off Skiddaw. It's a bit early to set a tent up and it looks a bit big for a tent. Maybe it's just a tent, I don't know. Must be crackers if he's going to jump off here. Here we are, Skiddaw. Right. I'll put some clothes on, sit and have something to eat. Starting to feel it now. Right, so came off Skiddaw and I ticked off Bakestall, which is a Wainwright. Forgot to film it though. It did happen. And now I'm descending, and eventually when we hit a little sort of I suppose a valley bottom, we're going to then climb up to Little Calva, then Great Calva. So it's 2:10. Been going 5 hours 50, but that includes about half an hour for my lunch. So I say 5 hours 20, and then I've done 17.5 mile. So I think I'll still be averaging about 3 miles an hour. Probably faster than that if I take the lunch out. So not too bad. However, definitely feeling it now, and it's the descent. Tell you what, coming down is what saps your strength in your legs. I think I need to get some squats under my belt in the gym. Right, anyway, I'll see you at the top of Great Calva. Great Calva. Oh, I tell you what, that was a slog getting up there as well. Feeling it now. I'll have a sit down, have a look at me maps, have something sweet, and then plough on. That would be the Knott. Or Knott, I can't remember which one it is. But it's a Wainwright anyway. And that's my last of the day. So now I'm going to head to High Pike to meet me dad and chill out. Hopefully he's got the bath ran for us. I'm shattered. Right, High Pike. back where I started. And there's Davey boy filming us.
Filming him, filming him.
Knackered. Right, have 5 minutes and put my tent up. Right, I pulled myself together. So the final stats, I did 24 miles and I did 6,700 feet of climbing, and I've used about 5,000 calories. So that flapjack I've just eaten from me mum, that's fine. Anyway, I'm in the Duomid. Give you a spin around it. No wind here. And so far, no insects. So, have a little look inside, eh? Oh, so I've just got the DCF ground sheet, or ground cloth MLD call it. Dehydrated food tonight. My ultralight alcohol stove. My summer quilt, one trekking pole, but I've done it at an angle because there's no wind and it just gives us a bit more room. Alright, no treats today, like I've only brought 1 can of pop. That's my treat. So I was just trying to keep it mega light, you know, so I think my pack with a litre of water I was carrying, altogether it was 7 kilos. I could probably go a bit lighter than that, to be honest, but yeah, the pack felt totally comfortable, and I managed all right. Got a long way to go though before I think I can do 44 miles, but I've got 12 weeks. Anyway, I'm gonna chill out for a bit, and then maybe I'll bring you back when we start rehydrating me dehydrated food. See you then. So we're on the dehydrated rubbish adventure food pasta bolognese. New one on me. The previous experience of the pasta dehydrated meals is they tend to stay crunchy like. So I'm going to give it a lot longer than it says. So this one, it's I don't know, 8 minutes. So I'm going to give it double that, and we'll see how it goes, eh? Not sure you normally put peas in bolognese, like, do you? Give it a really good stir. So 8 minutes, but like I said, I'm going to give it at least 15 minutes. I've got one of them chocolate puddings. Well, salted caramel chocolate brownie it is. To be honest, I'm not that keen on them, but I bought them, so I'm going to use it. Right, so I've given that probably double the time. 8 minutes it said, I've given it at least 16. There's no crunchy bits, so given that extra time has worked. I put a bit more water than it said in as well. It's got peas in it. Don't normally put peas in bolognese. perfectly okay. I can live with that. The key is just give it more time. So I've paired this meal with Pepsi Cherry Max. Was it Pepsi Max Cherry, which is my favourite drink, but I've only brought one can up in the interest of being very light. So I'm going to savour this with me dinner, and then I'm going to have my dessert. I'll bring you back for the dessert, but I'll not make you watch us eat all this. I hate that. Right, see you in a bit. So that pasta bolognese, I would have to say I enjoyed it actually. I'd give it a 6 out of 10. So this, I've had these before. They're alright. They're just a bit gloopy. I think they must put a lot of gelatine in them or something. Let's try it. Yeah, tastes alright. It's sweet. It's very rich. It's alright. Yeah. I'm not going to go any further than that. That on the other hand is lovely. Right, I've kicked me dad out the tent, and I'm going to try and get an early night. It's 10 to 10. To be honest, it's still light outside. But yeah, I've had a nice night. My legs don't feel quite as smashed as I was expecting them to. So I think, without risk of jinxing myself, I might sleep alright. But anyway, I'm not going to go to sleep yet. I'm going to listen to some stuff on the wireless. Right, anyway, I'll wish you night, God bless, and I'll see you in the morning. Nighty night. Well, the obligatory just woken up morning shot. Morning. Bit windy this morning. And yeah, slept alright, no more than that. Just, I was changing position, you know. Right, anyway, I'm gonna get the kettle on, I'm away, get pulled round. See you in a bit. Right, well, we're all packed up. That was High Pike. Did you enjoy it, Dave?
Good.
As always, we've left no trace, as it should be. It's where Dave was, no trace. Apart from all his blood all over the floor. He's just cut his finger on his tent peg. Anyway, right, we're going to head back. Great time. And we'll see you again. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Say bye, Dave.
See ya.